So I'm Eliud Limo. I'm coming from Joro Vocational Training Center. I was a student. I'm also a trainer when it comes to these machines. So welcome to this exhibition. We are trying to exhibit some machinery innovations that goes hand in hand with the modern technologies. I want to introduce this machine. This is what we call a CNC machine. We know it has a lathe machine in factories, but we have tried to make it compatible with the computer programs. That is why we came up with the name computer numerical control. So in this machine, we have 3 parts, and that 3 parts involves a computer, and then we have a computer control, which is interpreter. We call it readers. It reads a signals from a computer, then convert it to a mechanical movements. So these machines move in a 3 different directions. We call it Y, that is moving back, forward and backward. And also this machine move in an X direction, that is from right to left, that is an X direction. And this also machine move in a Z direction, that is from up down in a vertical way. So the moving parts which is responsible in making some writings or carving on a wood is this part. This is the head, which has to be moved in all that direction in order to have a drawing or a curve, or to mill a metal to make a mold from a metal. So this is the part which is more responsible for that. In this machine, whenever you have designed something from a computer, you program it from a computer, and then you interconnect it with the computer control system, which is from here. Then that signals is, after giving a dimensions and the shape of that object that you want to make it from this machine. So these control systems interpret that information and send the signal to this machine, to the movement of these machines, because these machines have almost 7 motors that used to drive these parts, all these parts, to any direction that you wanted to drive it. So we have these parts. This is what we call motors, driving motors. This part. We have also another driving motor there, and we are supposed to have another driving motor up there. So whenever you drive it, you come up with maybe a different shapes, like this one. This is a carving from a wood, and this is where we try to make a program to write letters. This is normally used for CBC. So on these letters we come up with these drawings, and after making this one, we can now make a finished product by making letters like this one, which can be used for a class grade 1 child, so that when you dismantle these letters, a grade 1 child can put it back where it's supposed to be, and that is also learning. We can also make a carvings, a mold curves from metals. We have a metal like this one. You make a mold after designing it. This is a female part, and we also have a male part. So when you combine these 2 metals together like this, after combining like this one, you have a hole here. After making a combination like this one, now you can take a recycled plastics, a molded plastic. This machine is used for melting plastics. If you melt the plastics and you pour it into this mold, so after a certain period of time, maybe around 10 minutes after it has cooled, then you can remove these parts and remove your molded plastics. So if you can have a box like this one, You can now make a boxes like this one, of which you can put some locks and hinges. You can put locks and hinges, and then you come up with a CPC kit. So this one can be used for a class 2 to 3 child to store the CPC materials. So we can also make a CPC first aid kit by use of this combination of these machines. We can come up with a CPC toolkit by use of waste products. We recycle the waste products and make these boxes. Now these machines can by learning this machine on how to use machine, we can eliminate some waste. We can make our environment clean, and we can also create some jobs, and also we can help our young children in order for them to have their tools being safe, and also we can also make our homes neat by storing CPC materials and writing materials in a good way. So that is all about these two machines. It works together, and it helps us a lot. So we are still trying to develop bigger machines from this one, of which we can use it in industrial purposes, because this one we can now use in a domestic way. We produce in small quantities. So that is all about these machines. If you want to learn more about these machines, you can come to Njoro VTC or come to our workshop, which is located Bondeni and Njoro and Posta, which is Njoro town. Thank you very much.